I've got some big news. Some very big news.
Are you pregnant?
I'm pregnant.
Congratulations, man.
Ooh, it's a COVID baby.
Ah.
I stood more than 1.5 meters closer to someone and I fell pregnant. That's
Ah,
basically what happened.
hey, that's miraculous. I'm impressed.
So a lot has happened. I am officially now a caravan owner.
Yes.
We bought a caravan and we bought a big F-off tent, like a 5 meter wide.
Yes.
Bell tent, yeah. So that's going to be our accommodation over the next 6 months or so in the jungle somewhere.
6 months.
Yeah. Gonna have a crack.
That's dope, man.
Mm.
You'll never regret it. You will never ever regret it.
Well, I hope not.
No, you won't. You won't. It's like any type of travel. You know, you can spend thousands and thousands on travel. You can spend the same amount on just like anything else. Pick something, and it's just not as rewarding as travel. There's nowhere that I've ever been, and no amount of money that I've ever spent that I've gone, oh man, I really wish I hadn't have done that.
Yeah, it's technically, as I put it, it's like a bit of a permanent holiday, even though he's like, oh, kids and work, and it's like, yeah, you know, you get other things out of it,
So you're just going to work on the road, or?
I am going to. I found a co-working space in this town, which is like, I don't know, about 25 minutes from where we're staying. And I've got like a permanent spot there, like my own mini office that I'm paying to use.
That is really cool. I'm really, really happy for you guys.
Thank you. Yeah, I think it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
We're very excited, aren't we? Yes. I'm so excited. I'm so freaking out.
Was that a yes? Was that? Yeah, but anything worth doing is going to be a freak out.
Yeah,
like at least you won't die going, oh, we really should have done that.
Yeah, for perspective, I guess you moved from Melbourne to Perth.
I did.
But you moved into a home.
I did. But it was still unexpected. We didn't know what it was going to be like. We didn't know if it would be a successful venture or if it wouldn't, but we just went, you know what?
Gonna do it.
Just gonna do it. I mean, we live in Australia. Like, there's not a lot that can really go wrong. If you're employed and you've got half a brain, it's kind of hard to get it wrong in Australia.
Yeah, half a brain.
If it goes pear-shaped, just chuck a U-bolt and come back.
Well, that's the funny part is we're basically packing up the house and putting it into storage in Melbourne. So, if we choose or we like where we're living for the next 6 months, we find somewhere that we really like, we might stay there.
Right.
We may not really like it at all, and we come back, but all of our stuff's here. We just need to find a home, and boom.
And so, where is home? Where's the destination? Do you have a destination, or is that yet to be confirmed? Or
yeah, it's a place called Collins Creek in in northern New South Wales. It's the town that I was talking about is called Kyogle. It's about 25 minutes from there. That's not like a huge place. It's kind of like a small town, I would say. Have they got a Coles and Woolies? No Coles or Woolies. So that's no Coles or Woolies. I think the closest one's at Lismore, which is probably another 30 minutes away. So we're like an hour from a Coles.
I think it sounds blissful.
Yeah.
I
And
think it
it's,
sounds blissful.
yeah, the property that we're staying in is pretty jungly. I would go to
So
Paul,
is there a population in
Collins
Colin
Creek.
Creek? Oh,
Uh,
Collins Creek.
not Colin.
I seriously thought you said Collins Creek. That's why I was like, okay.
No, Collins.
Collins.
I'm not quite sure, to be honest with you. We don't know much. We're just going.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's almost a little bit like, I was thinking about it as, there's not much information in place. It's not like going to Perth or Sydney or Brisbane.
Right.
It's like you're going to a random spot that
Yeah.
there's not much. Like even the kinder there didn't really have a website. Like Annie couldn't get any extra information. So it's just like, okay, I guess we'll sign our kid up here.
So yeah,
Huh?
it's seriously,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
kinder. It's kinder. You don't like it, homeschool her. End of. Next.
No, but like Annie was saying, like in these towns, that everything's like word of mouth. You don't really need a website. Everyone's just talking.
I think in these sort of towns you don't really need anything but each other.
You know what they did have? I found they have a video store.